So guys, for those of you that don't know, I recently lost my job.
So sad, so sad.
This is hopefully going to be my full-time gig. I don't know whether you're noticing that the studio doesn't look quite as good as it did. That's because I've had to sell all my existing camera gear that I was using for pro studio stuff. And I'm having to use a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is about a quarter of the price of the kit I was using before. Hopefully it's good enough for you guys. That's all that really I care about, although I do miss shooting on that camera. The reason I'm bringing this up at this part of the video is because I'm down at the skate park trying to film in natural light, hoping to get the best out of the setup for you. And I want to talk about the raffle that I've got that helps you to support the channel. I don't want to be another channel that gets sent stuff and then has to say stuff. I've got some not controversial stuff, but stuff that people aren't talking about, the GROM. So stay tuned for that. I do actually really like the truck, but there are some things that I hate, and we're going to talk about those. But before we go any further, guys, if you want to support the channel, the best way you can do it is take part in our raffle. It will cost you just £1 to have a go in our raffle. The link is below this video. It's not an open-ended raffle. The odds are really good. It's a great way for you guys to support the channel and keep us honest and help us to pay for these. Our car's just gone wrong. We've got a small child to feed, and I'm still not working. So hopefully, guys, you can help me out. Let's get on with this, shall we? You know, the GROM has entered a very competitive section of the hobby. You've got to give it to Arrma for throwing this RC truck into the mix. In or around this scale, there are some brilliant RC cars. You have all the Banggood specials, high boxing, DRC, and then you have the offerings from companies like FTX. However, in my opinion, this is one of the best looking trucks in its class. The clipless body system is brilliant. I wonder how well it will hold up over time, but I imagine the parts to replace this are going to be cheap. I definitely should have used some of the spring tension adjusters to help reduce the chassis slap here at the skate park, but I wanted to run it straight out of the box to see what we get. I think the fact that you get the tools needed to work on the car included, and that you even get 4 batteries for the controller in the box, well, it's a nice touch. While we're on the subject of the controller, it is a bit plastic, but I like the switch for reducing the power. Should you be handing it to a toddler, you can turn down the power to 25%, which is nice. The overall fit of it in the hand is really nice. It's a shame though, I would have liked a flat bottom for when you need to pop it down on the ground. You know, overall, I really like the Granite GROM. The real problem for me is all of this Spectrum stuff. I mean, it works okay, it just doesn't play well with others. The first thing I'm going to do is sell this battery and replace the connector on the ESC with a Dean's, and I'm going to use bigger, higher C rating batteries for this until I go brushless. To sum it up, the GROM is kind of a technical masterpiece in some respects. It's incredibly well thought out. The layout of the truck is lovely. It is ultra durable. I just have trouble with the whole Apple iMac doesn't play well with others thing. Oh, and remember me saying that I'd sold all of my camera gear because I'd got no money, and that this is the only camera that I've got to film on right now? Well, this happened. Thankfully, apart from a few scratches, the camera is still working. Well guys, I think I'm going to end it there. The batteries outlasted me. Hopefully you've been able to see this thing has taken an absolute pounding down here today. and I've had a load of fun. I haven't really felt like it didn't have enough power. I know we all like power.
It's like watching Top Gear.
But do you know, I think it's enough. And if you've got kids, it's definitely enough. And it is really strong. I do have issues with that proprietary system that that Spectrum use, but apart from that, it's really good. I've had no problems with the body clips. Hopefully, my little quick clip showing you the best way to take it off, in my opinion, helps. And if you were thinking about getting your loved one an RC car for Christmas, there are cheaper options, but I'm not sure there's better options. Maybe if you really want the power, then the HBX that I'm going to be reviewing next will be better. But if you did want to take this platform and put a brushless system in it, this thing would be mental. Then I guess we'd see some stuff breaking. I'm going to sign off for now. Don't forget to have a go in the raffle below, guys. I'm Dwight for RC Daddy Reviews. Bye for now.
And a body that I have no idea how it comes off. Do you know what? I don't know. How's that come off?
Before we go, guys, I'm going to show you how I do it. Put your fingers in and back and you'll feel the tabs, and bang, it comes off really easy. And to get it on, I've noticed this is the best way. You put the bumper down, because there's a little catch in here that goes in this part. Just put it down, get it nice and centered, and then you just push that center piece there, and that's it. It goes on. We have bashed like mad today, and this body system that they've got has not failed once, so that's definitely a plus for me.